Welcome. This is Barry Jones from Angelic Wisdom, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Virgo for the month of March 2023. So before I begin, I'd just like to welcome everybody who's returning to this weekly series the monthly series, and to also welcome anyone who's new to our Angelic Wisdom community. Before we begin, I just want to remind you to subscribe to my channel, also to select the all notification bell. Make sure it remains checked because I'm getting some still feedback from people that they're checking and it's not doing that. And like, dislike, and leave comments. And that's a huge part of this community, since each and every one of us is an inspired teacher and spiritual teacher, as well as each of us is a healer. Now, when you feel guided to share, then do so, because you do not know who you might be actually blessing with your insights and intake about what was said here. So in that way, it completes the reading. Also, if you'd like to get an angel reading with me in March, you can do so, first of all, by going to my current website, theangelschool.com/services. You can select the all notification bell. Oh my goodness, look at me. What am I talking about? You can select the first time promotional reading offer. This will be available to everyone as a birthday thanks from me to you for my birthday. So I'll extend it one additional month. And also, if you would like to just donate to my channel, you can go to my PayPal me link, and you can donate whatever you wish, no matter how small. And this goes back into the channel. So, it's greatly appreciated, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Also, I've posted the general monthly angel reading for March already. It's been out a couple of days. It'll probably have been out a couple of days or more by the time you get the videos. I hope within 3 days. But please go check that out. It's like really important. I separated it because that information was so important that I needed to have it in a separate video from your zodiac specific general reasons for your zodiac sign. And also, I recommended a oracle deck that I've been working with. I bought it last year. I started working with it in the last week again. I just started identifying, like, with certain decks that I own, out of the large number that I own, actually, what spiritual practice they would serve. And this one is definitely it's a great tool. It seems like, from I have to go through it for healing meditations, for just how do I say this, like the tools that you need to help you to realign, especially with the ascension process. And I just really love it. It's beautiful. The cards are beautiful. Some cards are in, what is this, landscape mode, but most of them are portrait. But the content should not deter you. So I'm gonna leave all the links to purchase this deck. If you're also finding it a little tough with the ascension frequencies and you need some extra, some new tools, and so I'll put that there. I just wanted to share that. I'm going to do a review soon after I go through the guidebook and look at it and see if I can really understand the system other than the one that I've used, purpose I've found for it. Also, let's take a look at the format here. So the card in the center will represent the archangel that is working with you in this month. And then on the left and right are from the Major Arcana and the Minor Arcana. And the Minor Arcana is sort of that hidden, the energies that are sort of behind the scenes, the spiritual energies. And And so they highlight the major themes, lessons and challenges and influences, energies, that the bigger stuff that's shaping your reality right now this month. This card will show you in the major minor arcana. It shows the day-to-day activity, the stuff you can pick up on easily, and so it's showing you how that influence is showing up in your day-to-day awareness, and then give advice about how to work with it. So let's take a deep breath together now. And just place your attention on your heart chakra and just see it opening. Or you may even see your angels touching it and opening it up as they touch all the petals of your heart chakra. And you might feel a warmth as the petals are expanding and energy is being released. And so what I'm seeing is someone sort of with a cloak, and it kind of reminds me of this mask. It's like a bird mask, though. So I don't know if I want to say if it's, but it reminds me of the plague. You know, those masks that they wore because they look like birds. Um, but I'm also wondering if it's some other symbolism. But it 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 feels as though um, when I initially saw it, it feels like you want to be aware of sort of certain energies that kind of, get into us, get into our hearts, get into our beliefs in our hearts, and they kind of, it's like they kind of poison our hearts, right? So you don't want to hide because the person, the symbol, the person I'm seeing was like cloaked, right? So we don't want to hide behind these conspiracy fears. I don't know if that's the right thing, but it feels like that we need to be aware of toxic information that can just get in our hearts and just sort of pollute it, make it toxic, right? So they write the word sweet as if, and they're showing me a couple kissing. And so what I kind of get a sense of is, sweetness, bringing sweetness into your life, relationships and energetic environments that bring sweetness into your life. And that's the word they wrote. Compatibility, interacting with people who are more energetically compatible with you, and making sure that where you're getting information from, that is not only compatible with your own beliefs, but making sure that deep down that you know what, that you be compatible with your with your heart's true messages and gifts, so that you don't throw yourself, so don't align yourself just because you, right now, you might be so focused on this toxic talk that you, when you find other people who validate you, what you're thinking, that's healthy. That is not what I'm saying. No. Toxic relationships or toxic, yeah, you know, conversations are just toxic. So the mask may be that you need to like be a little bit more discerning, discriminating, about, and paying attention to toxic relationships and dynamics and toxic behavior, talk. um, okay, and then just writing the word change and boundaries. So I don't know if they mean change your boundaries, and I see the word responsibility, or change is in terms of being more responsible for your energy. And you do that by creating healthy boundaries for yourself where you don't cross that line, because it crosses the line of integrity, of your own integrity. And you don't ever want to cross that line for anyone or anything or any situation or any role. All right, so let's take a look at the card. So it's Lord Wivelsill. Now, Lord Wivelsill is an archangel, a universal archangel he is 10th dimensional. He comes from another part of the universe, and he's a great healer. And he's now coming to help Earth at this time. He also is the archangel who, how does it put? He's also like an archangel of birth. Each soul, basically, he sort of aligns the perfect time for each soul to be born, and places that soul where it would be best suited within the universe. So it's a really huge thing that he does, and so there's this sense of bringing in this higher frequency. And right now he's showing me the word release, and he writes the word death as in really to sever, to release, to let go. When he uses the word death, I feel like he's saying something very finite, and it's very direct in the sense of that there is possibly a relationship that you just need to cut off. You don't need to try to figure out whether or not if it's the right thing to do, or how this is going to affect the other person, or whatever, stuff you're tangled up in your mind. You need to cut it. It needs to end so that you can begin to really heal. He's writing the word keys. And so I'm just trying to get a sense of whether or not when you let go, or he's saying key. So this is also key. First of all, it's key that you let it go, right? Then I feel like that the universe will be able to bring you these keys and codes of profound healing and transformation that will help you to attract, okay, the ingredients that you need in your life to be vibrant and healthy and optimistic, and to start experiencing prosperity and really tapping into your divine potential. So let's just take a moment to connect in with Lord Wivelsill and to ask him, just hold your hands out as he's doing the card, and just allowing him to pour into you all the healing that you need to clear any toxic relationships and to clear toxic beliefs and negative thinking and negative talk, self-talk. And you might feel a warm sensation in your hands and in your heart center. And know that he's placing his hands in your hands and transmitting the healing frequency through your hands. Just feel the love, enormous love that he has for you, and the love of the universe, of source, that is flowing through him to you as a messenger of God. And Lord Wivelsill is reminding me that he is a Lord of Karma. He's also a Lord of Karma. So he's clearing, this is an opportunity to clear, not only once you sever the relationship in your heart, start there, that it will also clear the karma between you and these individuals or these situations or jobs. It'll clear that energy for you as well. And so we're going to just let him to continue to do that with you And you can place your hands over your heart, and he will continue to and receive your own healing. Because now he's saying, in doing this, you understand it's your responsibility now. And you understand what your responsibility is. So he's activated your healing, your hands for healing, to heal your heart. And you can do this daily. Just place your hands on your heart. Think of Lord Wivelsil, and the healing will automatically start to charge from within you through your hands and into your heart chakra. All right, so let's take a look at the Major Arcana theme. All right, so it's the Dreamer card. And, this is about taking a leap, but I also feel like there's a funny message here. It's like run as fast as you can, kind of situation, right? So if you've been thinking, I need to get out of this, they're saying run as fast as you can. Follow your dream, follow your intuition, follow your insights. Trust that it may not make sense, it may not feel safe to do it, but it's the right thing for you to do, because nothing good can come in until you do. So nothing can be good as long as you remain there. There's just no good left there. Okay? So run as fast as you can, take that leap of faith, and you'll experience relief immediately. Now, this is not to say that everything, your existence is going to be like you're going to feel like everything's falling into place because you did it. It could, but you're going to have a freak out moment because you are so attached and enmeshed in this situation that it's really going to take you time to believe in what you did. And in that period is where the insecurity, the appearance of insecurity and not being taken care of by the universe will be projected by your ego. So do not trust that. And they're writing, you are safe. You will be absolutely safe. But you have to believe that. Now look at the card, the Six of Earth. And I'm just getting this feeling of if it's a job you're leaving that's really toxic or whatever, everything is going to come to you that you need. You'll find another job, or you'll find some kind of support coming from somewhere. Okay, even if it's that your benefits kick in, your severance, you'll get a severance or whatever it is. If it's a relationship, you know, and I also see this card as one of balance and harmony, because it's usually the scales here. And in some way, you're balancing out the energy. By making this decision, you're balancing out things. Why? If you stay there, everything is unbalanced. But if you move on, the balance will start to reoccur. But it'll happen naturally. And everybody will get what they deserve, number one. And you can't worry about what that is. Just be focused on what you deserve, because you're doing what's right for you. The harmony might be more on your side than on the other, but do not worry about that for someone else. If it's a health situation, once you make this decision that's right for you, like, I don't know, as an example, and this is just not, I'm not seeing this, but as an example, if you need a second opinion, all right, and you don't feel like you're being really taken care of in your situation, leave that doctor or that medical thing and go get that second opinion, find that, and then everything will come into balance, just as an example. All right, so I send you lots of love and angel blessings, Virgos, and have a beautiful month of March. God bless.